I do not want the Lions to go undefeated. I mean, winless. But at the same time, you couldn't beat the Steelers with Mason Rudolph. Oh, that's sad.
My biggest takeaway from this game is Najee Harris didn't know ties were a thing. And let's talk about that.
Why do we have ties in the NFL? Okay, baseball, you go to extra innings. You hit a home run. Game is over.
Who watches? Yeah.
Basketball, you go into double overtime. You just keep going into overtimes, which is fine.
At least hockey has a shootout.
But yeah, and like
you can't do a kicking competition, but my best solution is you line up both defenses, both offenses, one end zone, give them 5 tries. Whoever gets the most 2-point conversions wins the game.
That's a good idea.
You do it like rapid form. You could even do like a Oklahoma drill where there's no defensive line, no offensive line. It's just corners versus receivers. And then they get an extra defender. They get 2 extra defenders on the field. And then you have to get best out of 5 2-point conversions. Let's go. And then the quarterback and the defense can win or lose the game. That's simple. Or a kicking competition. You start. I want to see them start from a 45-yard field goal. Start there, and then 50 yards, 55 yards, 60 yards. And then we'll keep going until someone misses. And then, you shouldn't have let the game get past overtime if you don't want to fall into your kicker's hand. And guess what? Most games fall into your kicker's hands anyway, so it'd be nothing out of the ordinary. So yeah, regular season, at least do a kicking competition. Come on, what do they do?
You play 60 minutes. You go into an overtime. You play, 75 minutes?
Yep.
And then it's a tie. This isn't fucking soccer.
No.
There's a reason why nobody likes soccer.
Except for the rest of the world.
I'm talking about in America. I'm talking about in America, we are the world. At least that's what we think, right?
Yeah, we think we're the world, but...
We think we're the world. So, we don't like soccer. Because there's fucking ties. And also, soccer players are kind of pussies. But that's another talk for another time. You play 75 minutes of the most brutal sport in the world just to end up with a tie.
But UFC. Imagine if
my God. Fuck off. I'm not. No, I'm talking about, the 4 sports.
Yeah.
The 4 sports. Except for maybe hockey. Hockey's gritty, too. But they have a shootout. There's no ties. There's no ties.
Yeah, there is. There's still ties, but at least they have a shootout.
No, there's no ties. It's a shootout.
I'm pretty sure I've seen ties in hockey, but I don't care enough to argue with you.
I don't care enough to argue with you either. There, something we can agree upon. Yeah, that game sucked. That game really sucked. I really hope they win a game, but they won't. Maybe.